This is my week 31 weigh-in, and here are my results. Okay, this is just to show you guys how crazy this is. I just went and looked at my phone again because I keep everything down on my phone as far as weights and dates, etc. Okay, so I had restarted keto because I did keto before and I lost exactly pretty much what I'm at now. It was 60 pounds, and then I gained all the way back to 242 again, and then restarted. So my restart was July the 30th of 2017, and I was at 242. So then November the 5th, I went down to 204, which was my week 14 weigh-in. I had hit Wonderland December the 2nd at 199.8, and then I'd gained about 10 pounds of water weight from, I don't know, I think I cheated or ate or may have binged. I don't remember what it was. I think I did binge. And then I had lost all of that weight by, December the 23rd, hit Wonderland again. And then I went back up to 211 and then stayed there until the end of January. We were doing school cleans and everything, and I just could not get myself straight again. So my week 29 weigh-in, that was February the 17th, was 204.4. And last week I did not have a weigh-in. I didn't weigh myself because I had told you guys I ended up eating fish and chips and all that other junk, and I was just, no. I was afraid that if I weighed myself I would be like, oh, screw it, and then just eat a bunch of crap again. So I did not weigh last week, so I don't know what I went up to. Today I am back to 204.9, and this is my week 31. So as you can see, I've pretty much screwed myself. I mean, I could have definitely been on my goal weight if I wouldn't have, faltered and went crazy at times and just back and forth with things that I chose to do. I tried to go back to high fat. I tried to do all kinds of things, and it did not work well at all. I could definitely be at my goal weight and under my goal weight if I would have actually stuck to my macros and what I'm doing. My highest weight I wrote down here was 260. So I am still down pretty much 60 pounds, but I could be down way more. So it's kind of a bummer looking at this, but in a way it's also good because I'm not back to 242 or back to 260. So I'm definitely keeping the weight off, and I just need to hit my goal. Okay, so today we are making a lasagna. I'm making zucchini lasagna. David is using his gluten-free noodles over there. For his, I have the extra lean beef mince, so that is almost 750 grams of that I'm going to put into this. And then I have some organic zucchini, which I have, David has done this here. What is it called?
Sliced.
I thought that was a fancy name you used.
Thinly sliced?
Oh. Sliced zucchini. He's such an asshole sometimes. So this is 490 grams of zucchini, and then I've never ate this before, bechamel. Is that how you say it? Okay. I don't know. David said that's the proper way of making Italian lasagna, so I'm like, okay, whatever. I usually just put cottage cheese or ricotta cheese. I don't know, maybe that's a very American thing to do. So I have 1 serving of that I'm going to put in it. And then I have 100 grams of bacon that is going to be fried up and put into it. And then I have a sauce. I was just going to get a bottle of you know, like the pasta sauce that you just buy and throw in the lasagna. And David looked at me like I was crazy. Because, yeah, like, I don't know. He's
bad for you and tastes like crap.
And he's stuck up. He doesn't use bottled...
I'm a chef. I can make shit myself.
Okay,
Except bechamel, because you have to use flour and it's too hot.
Oh, and that one has corn... Starch in it? Yeah. We made sure that it didn't have, like, gluten, because David is gluten-free. Oh, and the onion, David's putting that in his. I don't like onion in my lasagna. So, that is what we are making today. Okay, so we are putting together our lasagnas. David on his side with his lasagna sheets. Me with my zucchini. I got some throwaway containers, like the aluminum ones. And then we noticed after I got them, they're way too big. So yeah, we just got some of these baking dishes to use because it wouldn't have filled up like probably half the container.
Yeah.
It just didn't work. Okay, so you know how to do lasagna, do the usual. We're missing cheese. I'm gonna get the cheese. So I've got the zucchini, bacon. Oh, my fingers are greasy. In this meat, you put, what, garlic salt, pepper, Italian seasoning.
Yep.
And then, of course, the jarred tomato sauce. See, why didn't you, like, take the tomatoes and mash them up and make your own sauce? This is in a jar. If you could see his face right now. It's funny. I'm not sure how much meat I have for whatever. Oh, I need my scale so I can weigh my cheese out. So you said this is a cheese sauce?
Yes.
It's very weird. It's very thick. Oh, that's gonna make a mess. I have no room. Whoa. I love using paper plates to like weigh stuff on. It's really not great for the environment, I'm sure, but it makes it so much easier. So this is the cheese I'm using. It's just mozzarella Colby Parmesan. And I'm doing, it helps if I turn the scale on, doing 200 grams of this, is what I figured for my recipe. I did put this recipe in my Fitness Pal in case you do want to make it. Yeah, 200 exactly. Oh, you need cheese, don't you? Do you want cheese?
Probably.
You're not allowed cheese. Okay, so... put some cheese on, and I will put the macros for this entire thing and for like a serving, that way you can see what it is. It's actually pretty good for the macros that I eat. I do a higher protein version of keto. If you have not checked out Keto and the Chaos, you should really check her out. That is where I got my macros from. These are a little bit newer macros than I did before, but it's pretty close to what it was. But I found that it works really well for me. So if you guys ever want to try it out, you should try it. If you don't do higher protein, I have no problems. I'm one of those people that, like, I don't care what you do. If you do Weight Watchers, if you do, I don't know, HCG. I did HCG before. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I mean, to me, it's like whatever works for you is what works. I mean, I don't know. I call them like keto Nazis Which I know some people hate that, but it's just like, oh, why can't we all just get along, be happy, support each other? Why does it have to be so insane? You can have some of this zucchini, baby, because I think I ended up with too much now. If you want more. I'm not going to really be able to do the macro part of it, though. Don't you guys hate that? Like, if you have something, you want to do it perfectly, but it's like, it ends up like not. After you
take out a zucchini pretty much.
Yeah, because I think, yeah, pretty much. That's. Can you weigh that?
Yes.
That'll work. Then I'll just, wait, I'll weigh it. How about that? Wait, how much is the...
8 grams, I think.
I can't remember now. Yeah, that's like 150 grams of zucchini. Okay, so we'll just take that out of the recipe, because I didn't need that much. I'm going to save my cheese for the top of it. I probably could have done a bit more cheese. I did like 200 grams of cheese, but I might add some of the Parmesan. So this is the rest of the cheese. Hopefully that'll be good. I'm going to weigh out some of the Parmesan. I just add that on top of it. Yeah, so that's 40 grams of Parmesan that I'm going to add to it. I think it just needs a little bit more or something. A little bit more cheese. Can't go wrong. Unless you have to be dairy free, and that sucks. I tried dairy free and it was, ugh, I didn't do very well at all. I hated it. I mean, I don't normally eat like a whole huge amount of dairy, but I love to have cheese when I want cheese. Okay, so there we go. And that's going to go into the oven. See David's masterpiece over here. I didn't even watch you when you were making it because I was too busy with mine. So we'll show you the finished product after. Okay, so this is my finished lasagna. I'm going to portion this into 4, and I'm going to have 1 serving. Okay, so this is my serving of lasagna. It would have been a lot like more solid, but I just pulled it straight out of the pan because I'm starving. It is 3:30 right now and I haven't eaten anything today. So this is my first meal. And this is my coffee that I'm having today with my lasagna, which is just coffee, Glory Jean's coffee syrup. It is 20 grams of cream, and then the rest is just filled with ice that is now melted. Okay, so this is my second meal of the day. I'm trying to eat this before I go to work. Let's see what time it is. It is 5:50 right now. Kind of switching things around. Sometimes I don't eat until midnight. Sometimes I try to just eat before we do leave for work. We're leaving pretty late for work today, so trying to not eat at midnight if I can help it at all. So this is 100 grams of bacon with the rind on, and just 2 fried eggs, just cooked in a little bit of olive oil spray, if I can speak. And then I have a protein shake. It's just 1 scoop of protein powder, and I like putting water and ice in mine. So that is what I'm eating for my second meal today, and then we are heading to work. Okay, so we just got off of work. We just ended up doing 2 contracts tonight. It's extremely humid. It's about 80% humidity tonight. Hopefully
30 degrees.
30 degrees. That's Celsius, of course. Hopefully you can't hear the air conditioning. It's on in the truck for sure. Or ute, as they call it here in Australia. So we're heading home. I figured I would wrap the video up here. I'm not going to eat anything else today, just the 2 meals that you saw. If you want a recipe for the lasagna, let me know. My MyFitnessPal wouldn't save the recipe. As I said, I tried it like 10 times and I tried it again, and I finally just gave up. I just saved it as a screenshot so I know what it is. So yeah, I mean, I can tell you what was in it. I have all the ingredients saved, but MyFitnessPal just decided to flip out today and not work. Okay, so I will link below the the website for Keto and the Chaos's new Facebook page. I'm really enjoying it, and it's a very happy place, a positive place. If you're looking for a Facebook group where there's not people attacking you, they're keto Nazis, then you should really join it. I'm, really happy with it, and I think that you'll like it. You don't have to do the higher protein way of eating. It's just, I don't know, it's a lot more open and just a nice place to go. Anyway, I will also link below Keto and the Chaos's, like her way of eating, the way that I am doing with the higher protein. So you can watch her videos on how to do this and how to get started. I do not do those videos. I am like the most random person you will ever meet. I swear if I got tested for ADD, I would definitely have it. I mean, like, I was walking in the store one time with my son, and we're just like chatting away, and we're talking about what we were doing the next day, and all of a sudden I was like, "Ooh, a froggy towel! Oh, that is so cute! Oh, hippie hoppy, hippie hoppy!" And then all of a sudden I just started talking about what I was talking about before. So yeah, that's how my brain works. You can ask my husband if he says anything. Are you gonna say anything? Am I wishy-washy?
Yes.
I swear. Anyway, so yeah, I am like all over the place, and I cannot keep any kind of concentration usually. Like, I will get mixed up and anything, because there's always like a billion things going on in my brain at once, and it's really hard for me. But I will link below. That way you guys can check out her videos and check out how we're doing things and how we're eating and everything else, and she explains everything perfectly, because I am not doing it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.